Well, new UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer's made his debut on the world stage today. I was watching it this morning. He had a rather awkward meeting with President Joe Biden today. Of course, that was all part of the 75th NATO summit. Starmer was heralding the UK's continued backing for Kyiv, and he held bilateral talks with his European and Western counterparts. Joining me now, our longest-serving Foreign Minister, Alexander Downer, joins us. Great to catch up with you again. Big moment, I guess, for the new British PM to be in the White House talking to the US President.
Yes, it is, but he's got up to a good start. He said all the right things and in particular demonstrated the support the UK is providing to Ukraine, and that's an important message for him to deliver straight away because his predecessors, there were quite a lot of them, his predecessors were very determined to support Ukraine, and so it's a good start for Starmer.
What's it like when you turn up at the White House and have an audience with the serving president of the US? You would have done it?
I have. Yes, it sounds childish to say it, but it's very exciting. There's no doubt about it. The President of the United States is not just the President of that country, but the leader of the free world. And if you've got half an hour to spend with the leader of the free world, it's a huge opportunity, which I found when I was the Foreign Minister with George W. Bush. An opportunity to say you really can't say on behalf of your country and try to persuade the President to do the right thing you want him to do.
Alexander, on the UK election itself, it was the nightmare that everyone was predicting. The Conservatives were smashed, and I know they've got 5-year terms in the UK, but boy, it's a long way back for them, isn't it?
It is a long way back for them. They'll have to re-energise themselves, not just in attacking the government of the day, and it's important oppositions do that effectively, but they need to start thinking through what they stand for again, and if they can do that successfully over the next couple of years, they'll start to rebuild public support. But they lost a lot of public support by being so unsuccessful on handling the issue of immigration, by spending too much money, by running up huge public debt, partly because of the COVID crisis, admittedly, but they didn't leave the country in as good a shape as Conservative voters would have expected them to, and a lot of Conservative voters either stayed at home or some of them defected to support the insurgent party of Nigel Farage, which is called Reform.